Küss, Mich by Rammstein. The tuning is drop D, like most of the other songs on this album, sucked. Now, this riff isn't really that hard, but counting repetitions can be quite a pain in the butt. So let's start with the measure itself, the riff. Right? One thing that you can do is, this F octave interval. After you play 2 of these, then it means that you have to play the open muted string twice. Wait. Did you see that? 1, 2. Okay, and it is the main riff. Did you get it? Now counting, yes, it's a pain in the butt, but the first riff repeats 12 times in total. There are 12 measures, and I realized that it's better to count the measures rather than try to cluster more measures. The riff itself is quite angular and quite syncopated, and it slides into the next measure every time. It's a little bit hard, but I'll play it. So it's 12 measures, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the first riff is done. So the last measure is it's different. Then the bridge, quite easy. Well, there's a verse first, but guitar doesn't play, so we don't care. The the bridge is. That's it. The second guitar does instead. And then we go back to the chorus. It's 4 measures with a different variation on the fourth. It's 1, 2, 3. So instead of doing the end, it does. We have the bridge again, and where the 2 guitars do what they did earlier. And then we have a second chorus. This time it's 8 repetition, and the variation at the end is the same as the one in the beginning of the song. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did a little mistake there. But probably if I didn't point it out, nobody would have noticed. Oh well. Then we have a break, a third verse, another bridge, stinky bridges. Then we have 8 repetitions of the last chorus. The last variation is, on the 8 it's 8. Then we have the outro, which is a set of 8 repetitions, but the first measure and the last one are a little bit different. Well, the last is the same last variation that we had at the beginning of the song, the song ends, but the first of the series is, so 1, 2, 3, and that is everything for Küss, Mich, and that is everything for Sehnsucht. Sehnsucht. Next thing I'm gonna do is Mutter. The entire album. I already tabbed it. I've already also tabbed Rise for, except for a couple of songs. I need to make a couple of edits to Morgenstern. There's something that's really not convincing me there. And then I'll move on to Rosenrot, Liebe ist für alle da, Rammstein and Zeit, and I'll cover the entire Rammstein discography. After that, I don't know, probably focus on doing more technically challenging songs, but probably the entire Nevermind the Bollocks by the Sex Pistols. I've been wanting to do that for quite a while, and I have punk music very close to my heart, and there's a lot of punk music that I like to cover. It's also a good rock subgenre that is pretty accessible, so that sounds like a good idea. The Guitar Pro tab for this song and all of the other ones, all the entire Rammstein discography, are available on my Patreon account. You can also request new songs and tabs there, so check it out, it's in the description. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, because it helps a lot. I'm almost at the 1,000 subscriber milestone, which will be great if I got there sooner than later. And thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.